Hi guys, for today's video I'm going to be showing you how I clean my makeup brushes and how you can do it at home too. It's super simple. It really cleans my brushes really well and makes them feel super soft, and yeah, so let's just hop right into it. Alright guys, so you're going to need some dish soap, some olive oil, and some paper towel, and also a small little bowl to clean your brushes. And what I'm going to do is take equal parts of the olive oil and the dish soap and pour it into the little bowl, and this is going to be what we're actually going to wash our brushes with. The olive oil really helps soften the brushes, and the dish soap is really gentle and just kind of gets all the makeup and bacteria and all the yucky stuff out. Alright, so I suggest starting out small with this. Just do a little bit at a time. That's actually too much. But yeah, once you get that, I kind of just eyeball it, how much I put in. It's actually way too much, but we're just gonna roll with it. So now for actually washing your brushes, you always want to wet your brushes first, and you don't want to use hot water, but you don't want to use super cold water either. So I just usually kind of use lukewarm water. And you also want to be careful to kind of avoid the ferrule, like right here, because this is where the bristles are glued in, and if you get that wet, you might experience a lot of shedding with your brushes and they might just kind of fall apart, which is not what we want. So I'm just going to dampen our brush. And I usually just kind of do this by not putting the brush directly under water, but putting the water in my hand and then kind of letting it seep up into the brush. Okay, now that that's done, I'm just going to dip it into our cleanser mixture. Literally just a little dip. You don't have to completely submerge it, just get a little bit on there, because trust me, a little bit with this goes a long way. And now that our cleanser is on the brush, I just kind of take it, the palm of my hand, and swirl it. And as you can see, that's foaming up and soaping up nicely. And I just kind of do this for maybe 10 to 15 seconds just to really like shampoo the brush. And one thing that I do when I'm all done is I do kind of take my fingers, if there's like a ton of soap on it like this one, and I kind of just like squeeze it off almost. And then I just rinse my brush. Just like we did the first time. Alright, so after I've rinsed my brush and I have all of the soap out, I just like to take a clean paper towel and just kind of swirl my brush on it to get some of the excess water out. I just find that this helps my brushes dry faster. And I also like to kind of press on the sides like this because water does get built up right there. And once I've done that, I just set it on another paper towel to dry. And then I pretty much just repeat all those steps with my other brushes. I'm probably gonna speed through this part just to give you guys another little demo. And I really wanted to show you this one because it's a white-haired brush and you can really see the color on it and you'll really be able to tell how clean it gets. So yeah, I'm just gonna wash my other brushes and then I'll come back and I will show you guys how I clean them. Alright, so now on to cleaning my sponge. Now I have a Real Technique sponge, but I have used this on an actual beauty blender and I find that it works just as well. So I'm just going to take that little bowl that we had our brush cleanser in and just rinse it out. So I'm now going to take just a little bit of dish soap and I'm going to fill the bowl. About that much. I am going to set this down in the sink because this does make kind of a mess when you do it. And I'm just going to take my sponge, and you know how like you guys squeeze it like underwater to get like water into the sponge? I'm basically going to do the same thing in the bowl. I'm just going to set it in the bowl, submerge it, and then just squeeze it. There's really no kind of right or wrong way to do this. I squeeze it probably, I don't know, 20 to 30 times. I don't really count. But I find that this is the easiest way to clean my sponge and the least time consuming way to clean my sponge. Alright, as you can see, my sponge does look much cleaner. I apologize that the lighting isn't so great in here. I am in my bathroom. And as you can see, this water is like all yucky now. And I'm just going to dump that out once I'm done with that. And then I'm just going to run my sponge underwater and kind of do that squeezing motion just to rinse all the soap out. But there's not a whole lot of soap in there when you use when you use this method. So I'm only going to do like squeeze it about 15 times. Alright, and now we have a clean sponge, and you could definitely just like use this immediately after you clean it, or you could let it dry out for a little bit. I usually clean my brushes like Sunday night, Sunday afternoon, once I've already done my makeup for the day, because I just find that leaving them to dry overnight is the easiest way. But they only take about 4, maybe 5 hours to dry like this. You could also speed up the drying process by drying them on a towel more frequently, like in another half hour, dry them on a towel. But yeah, I really hope that you guys found this video helpful and informative. And if you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!